Today's verse history, bit of an obscure one. This one is from 2 Kings 18, verse 5 to 7, and it's about a guy called Hezekiah. Hezekiah trusted in the Lord, the God of Israel. There was no one like him amongst all the kings of Judah, either before him or after him. He held fast to the Lord and did not stop following him. He kept the commands the Lord had given Moses, and the Lord was with him. He was successful in whatever he undertook. So Hezekiah was a king, right? King of the Israelites at one point. The Israelites had lots of different kings, and some were great and others were not so good. But Hezekiah was one of the good ones, and it says here he was successful in whatever he undertook. I don't know about you, but would you like to be successful in whatever you undertake? I think I certainly would like to be. So yeah, how was Hezekiah successful in whatever he undertook? Well, in another book of the Bible, 2 Chronicles, it said he sought God. He sought God and he prospered. Hezekiah was a guy who basically he put God first in his life, and he followed him and did what was required of him. So the good question is well, how do you seek God? How do you seek God, and how do you follow God, in a God who you can't actually see? Here are 3 quick ways that you could do that. The first one is read his word. Okay, read the Bible. Read the Bible. You don't have to read a lot. You don't have to read masses and mass of it, but you should read a little bit, and try and read a little bit every day. If you read a little bit every day, then in a year you will have read a lot, and in 2 years you would have read a lot more, and after 3 years you would have read a lot more. Make it a daily practice to just read a little bit every day. If you can, try and read like a chapter. Chapter's not very long, alright? And you don't always have to understand every bit of it. If you read something you don't understand, you might want to go away and go, what does that mean? How do I find out more about that? But basically read it. Why? Because it is God's instructions to us and how to live, but they are also, it's more than that, it's powerful and transformational. The second thing is be open to God's Spirit. You know, God's Holy Spirit lives in this world and is active amongst his people. So be open to that. Pray to God and listen to what he might be saying and doing in us. I've had numerous kind of spiritual encounters with God, and it's when I am open to that I'm most likely to experience that. My only thing is, when you're listening to what God might be saying to you, always check it out with the Bible. Make sure that they do kind of tally up. If you don't know what it says in the Bible, ask somebody who is a Christian. Say, I think God might be saying this to me. What do you think? And get their perspective on it. And the third thing that kind of ties into that is be a part of a community. You know, church is not a building, okay? Church is about a group of people, and we need to be part of a group of people who are also trying to seek and follow God in order to encourage each other, build each other up, and to help each other on that journey. So 3 things, okay? If you want to seek God, if you want to be successful, okay, then you seek God. Read his word, be open to God's Spirit, and be part of a Christian community, all right? Those 3 things will mean that you can experience success. But here's the thing, what do we mean by success? Because success in the Bible, and success from a Christian perspective, may not be the kind of success that you think it will be. It may not necessarily mean that you'll be famous, that you will have lots of money, okay? Jesus was successful in his life, and he died on a cross. So success might be slightly different to what we think it will be, okay? When we follow God, he changes us and transforms our priorities, our lifestyle. So actually we'll start to have a new definition of what success will be. All right, it won't necessarily be easy, it may not necessarily be simple, but it will be fulfilling. Jesus said, I've come to bring life, and life to the full. So seek God and you will be successful. That is today's verse of the stream.